Erikson was a famous American psychologist, most famous for his theory on psychosocial development. Born in Frankfurt, Germany, Erikson spent many of his college years traveling around Europe. There he found himself admitted into the Vienna Psychoanalytic Institute, which finally landed him the job in Harvard Medical School. During this time, Erikson based a lot of his ideas off of the Freudian theory. However, he disagreed with a lot of what Freud believed in. With this, he decided to create his own theory. Erikson's theory was based on the idea that the personality development of individuals as the outcome of their interactions into the social environment. He created 8 different steps in life that would shape a person's self-concept. His 8 steps were trust versus mistrust, autonomy versus shame, initiative versus guilt, industry versus inferiority, identity versus identity diffusion, intimacy versus isolation, generativity versus self-absorption, and finally, integrity versus despair. The step that I will be concentrating on today will be trust versus mistrust. This step occurs during infancy, around the ages of 0 to 2 years old. At this time in a child's life, they are trying to find out who they can and cannot trust. This is why it is very important for parents to take part in the care of a child. If trust is found in a caregiver or a parent, then intimacy will be created. This is because if a child's needs are not met, then they will create a fond memory with the person who met their need. For example, if a baby is crying and the parents tend to his or her needs by feeding her, then the result will be trust. The baby will continue to cry until they are fed because they know that this is the routine and it will result in being full. However, if a child's needs are not met, they will develop a mistrust with the caregiver. This can be a result when a baby is neglected and not fed on time. Because there is no caregiver or parent there to feed the child, it will soon learn not to cry, resulting in a lack of intimacy. Of course, the goal of a parent is to create a bond with the child. To do this, the child's needs need to be met by attending to their every need. Thanks to Erikson, we now know how important it is to gain a child's trust during this stage in life.